Welcome to Possibilities.
Possibilities is a program that showcases the talents of persons with disabilities.
It's not the body that does it, but the brain that does it.
Possibilities.
Possibilities.
Possibility.
Hello and welcome to Possibilities. My name is Ave Aiki, your usual host. Possibilities is a program where we showcase the talent, aspirations, fears, and courage of persons with disabilities. It is also a program where we air to inspire those going through the same challenge. And today with me in the studio is Miss Rachel Barneygood. Miss Rachel Barneygood is a public servant currently studying peace and conflict resolution at National Open University here in Abuja. Welcome.
Thank you very much.
Oh, babe, you're so beautiful, I must comment.
Thank you, and you too.
Okay, there. So, can our viewers know you if you were born with a challenge or it was in the course of your life?
Okay, it was during the course of my life because I think I was more than 5 years old.
Okay.
When it happened. So, although it was not immediately, it was a health challenge.
Okay.
Yes,
okay.
so it didn't happen immediately, like the amputation.
All right.
The amputation took years before it happened.
Okay.
I think the health issue started 2001.
Okay.
2001. That was when the health issue started, and we tried our best to fix the issues.
Okay.
We tried as much as possible for us to. We visited different hospitals.
Okay.
We say they know how to do it here, there, and there. We kept on trying our best,
All right.
and it was life-threatening
Okay.
because at the end of the day, we just had to instead of losing this life, why don't you just let this part of your body go instead of dying?
Okay.
You know, because there were situations whereby I would be rushed to the hospital and I would not be breathing anymore. The leg was sucking me off, like it was just taking my life away.
Taking life out of you.
I missed out on so many things. My school was late, my secondary school was late, my primary school was late. But due to my family though, I didn't really miss much.
All right.
Yeah, due to my family, I didn't miss much because those times I wasn't going to school. I had my elder sister that was there teaching me,
Okay.
even
The
though I wasn't
basics.
going to school, you know. So when you see me, you think, she's also going to school, but I wasn't going to school.
Yeah.
So the basics was there with
Okay.
me at home. And I don't think I was ever made to feel the situation I was living in that time.
Okay.
I was just like every other member of the family.
Okay.
Just the pains.
Yeah.
The pains was just what it was. It was crazy.
It's unimaginable.
It was crazy.
Okay.
But the year 2009, we just decided that I beg, let's just let it go.
Okay.
There is no need going through all the stress when you know that you don't even know the outcome anymore. The leg was ugly. It was bad. It was already eaten up already. It was not in a good condition. So we just decided, and they asked me. I think I was already like between 16, 17 years old then, and they asked me.
From age 5
Yeah.
to
It was that
between
long.
16.
Yes.
Wow.
So they asked me, what do you think? I was like, if it's going to make me live a normal life and live a good life, like to just get out of this pain, if amputating the leg is going to make me live fine, then why not?
Live well and no pains at all.
Exactly.
Okay, so eventually the leg was amputated in
Yeah, 2009.
2009.
Actually, let me be honest, I can't say this is the exact month because
Okay.
I was just so happy that I didn't, it's people think that's the most terrifying period of my life.
Yeah.
But that particular day, though it was the most painful day, I didn't keep it as a record. I can't forget it. No.
Okay. Yeah.
So I can say, I think it was May, June.
okay.
Between that
okay.
period, I can't really remember. Except I have to go back to my hospital records and check.
Alright.
So that
Okay,
was it.
so since after the amputation, how has life been like?
Well,
Recovery, coming back to family, the environment where you were in, and
I
was it like?
won't lie. The first day I came back, I was shy to even come down from the vehicle. Like people seeing me with one leg,
okay,
you know.
yeah,
It was a difficult situation, and I had to cope. I had to go back to school.
Okay.
You know, it was Dad, they have cut her leg. Yeah, you know how people,
yeah.
they have cut her leg. They, you know, sometimes I cry. While growing up, there was even this. There was a situation I had that I had to cry so much that my mom had to come in.
Okay.
It was a guy coming to me and asking me, I like you, and I'm like, I'm not interested. You know, he did it severally, and one day he called me and told me that why am I doing shakara with my one leg? They're even toasting me. I'm doing as if I'm important, even with my one leg. Look at you, one leg girl.
Imagine. Can you imagine?
I cried. I kept on crying. My mom, I told my mom that this guy called me one leg. Mommy told me that, how you know one leg? Do you want to change it? You can live your life and be happy and live every other thing, but there is always that fact. You can't change it, even in people's mind.
Exactly.
So she told me, and I said, so you say so this is how you be crying every day? When somebody tells you and you start crying, that means you'll be crying every day of your life, because you're already in this situation and you can't change it.
Yeah.
No matter how hard you try, you will always be that way in people's eyes. So you just try to make yourself happy and live your life.
And accept
So
the new you. So how did your family receive this news? How did they accommodate you?
Well, at first, there's always this sadness. Like that first period, that is they've got the Lego. Yeah, it was like a burial day. Everybody crying and wailing. You know, when they saw me for the first time, those ones that were not around, they will cry. But after that initial period, that initial stage, everything went back to normal. My sister, they will send me go market. I go market. At the sweep, at the watch. So there is nothing that I don't actually do.
Okay.
Yes, there is nothing. The truth is, in my family, when I'm at home, I never feel I have one leg.
Okay.
Do you understand?
Yeah.
But I know it will be in their mind. They will look at me. There is no way you won't look at the person, even if it is you.
Yes.
In that you will always notice that this thing is not there in that person.
Yeah.
But life was normal though. I know life was normal at home. It's only when I leave the house
Okay.
and go out, I see people staring at me, looking at me, looking at you. They'll keep looking, and at a point, I just had to the wall is there.
Yeah.
You don't. There is. You can't take it away from them. So the wall is there. Some will even have the boldness to come and meet me and say, "Who happened to you? Is it an accident?" They always want to ask questions, you know. But if you don't have that courage, that if you have not gone past that stage, you always be in pain. So you just have to live past that situation. That yes, it's part of life. It happens. Someone that is walking with two legs today might end up being in your same situation. Exactly. It's life. Time and unforeseen occurrence befalls us all. So life has been good.
Okay, so from all you have said, you have left a lot behind you, and you're focusing on being you. So what has your survival techniques been like?
Okay, there was one thing.
At what point did you say, okay, I am going to continue with my life?
When will I say I did that? That should be after secondary school.
Okay.
Secondary school has passed, because even in secondary school I was still feeling a little bit one.
Yeah.
But entering into the adulthood, you know, having to bring through one relationship or the other, you know, and having one or two disappointments and all that, and I'm like, oh. Sometimes I always felt, although some were because of my challenge, like because of the fact that I'm an amputee, some person's family cannot just accept the fact that if you are bringing a girl, of all the whole girls in the world, you do not see any girl is an amputee that you are bringing. And some people don't have the boldness to tell their families that yes, she's an amputee, but there is so many great things about her that you don't know. She's not a liability, because people in the world till today feel that once you are an amputee or any part of your body is taking, you are a liability.
Exactly.
They don't know that you are not a liability. You know, I'm sure that so many people in secondary school then were thinking that I don't think they have the foresight that I'm going to be at this level I am right now.
Yeah.
For Christ's sake, I'm working. I'm doing well. I stay alone. I'm paying my rent. You know, so life has just been fine.
Okay.
And I don't think they ever imagined that life it's going to be that way. So at the point I decided that, why bother yourself so much about something you can't change?
Exactly.
It's living with you. You know, so just live your life and be happy.
Yeah.
So the most thing is the way I live my life is that I do things that make me happy, as long as that thing is not against Bible principles and is not against the ethics of the community, against the ethics of the world. As far as it makes me happy, I will do it.
Okay.
And I'm not doing something that is wrong. So basically, I live my life and make myself happy, and I try to live my life as normal as any other girl out there will live their life. So maybe you getting to know me, you will not say, she's not like other girls that I've met, or like, definitely people are not the same, but we have little or one common attributes that we live by. So I try to live my life as normal as possible.
Okay.
Basically, that's just it. I have fun. I have things I do for fun. I dance. I go swimming. I swim a lot, though. I'm a swimmer. I love swimming a lot. So everything that you can imagine that someone with two legs would do, I would also do them.
Yeah.
Yes, so that's just the
I
obvious.
think it's just normal for a person with disability to focus on his or her abilities.
Exactly.
Forget the things you can do with that disability
Yes.
and do the ones you can do. I think life will be as normal as
Exactly, that's just
anything. Okay, so coming back to, you said something that really interests me.
Okay.
About relationship, marriage, and disability.
Well, I would say one thing.
Before you lament on that, let's take a quick break.
It's
Don't
alright.
go nowhere, viewers. We'll be right back. And in the studio today we have Miss Rachel Barnigold. She has been taking us on her journey in the world of amputee. Okay, so Miss Barnigold, before we went for a short break, we were talking about marriage, relationship, and disability. How has it been like?
Well, I would say one thing. As an amputee, you are different.
Okay.
Not everybody is going to take that difference in you. Especially men. Some are not confident enough to accept the fact that they might love you, they might like you, but they don't have that confidence to say, okay, this is the person I want to marry. Probably their family members might not even accept it.
Okay.
So you just have to stand out.
Yeah.
There must be something special about you.
Okay.
There must be that thing that wants to make that person say it is her or nobody else. Although it's not easy.
Yeah.
It's not. Because some family members, let me just quote my sister.
Okay.
My other sister said one thing. She said she can imagine her son bringing in a girl with one leg, that's who I want to marry, if she does not know me, if she has not been with me.
You.
Like, she'll be like, of all these girls in the whole world, is this girl you want to marry? No, she would have kicked against it. But for the fact that she has been with me and see the fact that I can actually do anything. Do you understand?
Yeah.
So she has come to know that there is a life for a person living with disability.
Okay.
And she's not just a liability, because they have come to see that I am not a liability to them. Even though some people at first thought that maybe I was going to be a liability to them and they couldn't live up with me and all that, you know, but now they're beginning to see that no, she isn't. So for the men, as a woman, me and you now, it will be difficult for a man to just say, this is who I want to marry, and stand his ground.
Yeah.
Because friends are going to come, family are going to come. So you need a man who knows what he wants. That's just the truth.
Okay.
You need a man who is easier for men, because they are the one who wants to pick that this is who I want. But women,
So this issue of relationship and disability is kind of a man's world thing.
it's a man's world. And as a woman, you have to put more effort.
Wow.
Yes.
That's a whole lot of work.
It is. It
a whole
is.
lot of
It
work.
is. Whether we like it or not, it's the world we are living in, and as a society we are living in, we just have to just accept that truth. It's a man that can stand his ground and say, I know what I saw in this girl that you can't see, and she is the one I want, whether you like it or not, I'm still going with her. That is the only kind of, and those men are not much. They are not many. They are not many.
Exactly.
It takes a man that his mother, his sister, his father cannot convince and tell him, no, it's not this girl. It takes that kind of man, and there are not many. His friends will come that you go take career come out with her one leg.
So right now, a lot of things are running through my head for women with disabilities right now. Finding that one partner that will stand by you, it's not easy, and it's a whole lot of work.
It's not.
Because you made mention of you have to be extraordinary, special, and also be extraordinary at everything you do.
Yes.
But I think there are a lot that are doing extraordinary things, but
and they are not still saying
are not forthcoming.
Like I said, we don't have those kind of men plenty. Because let's be honest, there are also women there that are not living with disability that are not yet married.
Yeah.
Not to talk of a woman living with disability, and you know the struggle we face. You wake up every morning. It's either you are on a prosthesis, you have to fix that back that for prosthesis, or you are with your crutches, you have to reach out for your crutches to walk. Or you're on the wheelchair. You know, just imagine those situations. It takes someone that can see you in that your normal self and still want to accept you. It's just it. I still believe in love, though.
I'm having goosebumps. So in the course of your discussion, you made mention about your sister. If you were not her sibling,
yes,
and her son gets to bring a woman with a disability for marriage, she would definitely kick against,
because she doesn't know
that
women with disability can still stand, can still be hardworking. So because of the fact that she knows me, and she knows that I'm hardworking, she has a different view. Yes.
Okay, so let's keep your sister aside now. What do you think can be done to educate others who don't even have a sibling with a disability to understand this? What do you think?
The truth is, the society at large just have to know that whether I am with disability or I am not, I am a human.
Yeah.
And I am breathing. And I need to be accorded every other respect as every other human being.
Okay.
You understand? So we live in a society whereby there is this person, no. You know, when you are applying for a job, they will even tell you flat foot cannot apply for the job.
Exactly.
No flat foot.
Of recent, the road safety, just they called for application, and I think one page of the application was just to discriminate persons with disability.
So now imagine that.
So
just imagine, we just have to come past that stage whereby they will say, if you have one eye, if you have one leg. Once they say that you have to be physically fit before you apply for something, that means
that's
you are
discrimination.
You know, you have already been disqualified already. You are no, me, I cannot apply for it. Do you understand? So it's the world that we are living in. So we just have to reset our minds back. We are living in this world already. But if everybody in life can put themselves in your situation and say, what if one day it is me? It is only that thing that can change it. Because if you can't put yourself in someone's situation, then you can never understand what that person is going through. So you just have to ask yourself, what if I'm the one in that position? I'm working with two legs today. You are working with two legs today doesn't guarantee the fact that you will always work with two legs. It doesn't guarantee the fact that you will be better than the person that is working with one leg. So you just have to put yourself in that person's situation, and that to be it.
Wow, it's a whole lot of work.
It is.
Okay, so aside from, have you ever faced a kind of discrimination that really hurts you, and you want to share? Aside from that of the guy toasting you, you saying no.
Okay, then have I? Except maybe when probably I don't think, because if sometimes they don't include you in things because you're an amputee.
Yeah.
You know that kind of.
Exactly.
You know, okay, secondary school. I think there was this sport that they were doing, and all those, you know, blue house, white house. You know, they will definitely include you in one or two things that you could have been able to do. But excuse me, then I don't think I was included in any of those things while growing up. I didn't do any sports, no singing, no club, no one I went to, you know. So yeah, it really hurts me then growing up. Like, there is nothing I would do. Because they feel that, okay, she will not be able to do it. She's an amputee. Let me say something, even right where I work right now, sometimes I am always excluded from some things. Yes. Probably it's not intentional, but I know what they are doing. Maybe they are trying to say, okay, let's not stress her.
Stress you, yeah.
Let's not stress her. She might be stressed, but that is not the case. I have to be honest.
Yeah.
Because the task you are giving that person that you feel that has 2 legs that can do it, I can even do it too. I'm probably better. Yes, I'm probably better. So basically, that's just it. Those are the areas I feel sometimes pained. I feel that you are excluding me because you feel that I'm not capable. Okay, not that I'm not capable. I might be capable, but
don't stress her. Don't do this. You should just come sit on her desk, do the paperwork quietly, and go.
Thank you.
And that's not fair enough.
Exactly.
Okay, so you and I understand that not all persons with disabilities, especially women, are outspoken, are outgoing. What do you think is the issue here, and what message do you have for such women and ladies with disabilities?
Okay, I feel, one, they've not accepted the fact that they can't change the situation that they are in. They've not accepted the fact that I am an amputee, or I'm on a wheelchair, or I can't move. This is how my life is going to be, and there's nothing I can do to change it. So you just have to accept yourself and live your life.
Okay, what message do you have to the society about discriminating persons with disabilities?
Well, I just have to let them know that a person with disability is also a human, and can, as much as possible, do anything that you yourself feeling that you are not disabled. Yes, but I can also do those things that you think, is it, my brain is working very well. I'm talking. You know, if you don't get to meet me, if you talk to me on the phone, you can never know that I'm a person with disability. So I'm still good, I'm fine. I'm not mentally retarded or something.
Okay, a quick one for everyone that have stood by you from day one till today. What do you have to tell them?
I love them so much, and I will also let them know that for the fact that they've always been there, they have always loved me, they've cared about me, they've included me in things, they've believed in me. For the fact they have always stood by me, especially my family. I love them so much. They are one thing I can't play with. I want to thank my colleagues. There are some of my colleagues that they believe in Rachel. I thank them so much. My friends, I love them. They've always included. Sometimes they will say, if there is no Rachel, then no, we are not having fun. Rachel has to be here. I appreciate all of them, and I love them so much. And I want to tell them that not just me, but if they see any person living with disability, they should spread the same love.
Okay, so viewers out there, you have heard it all from Miss Rachel. First of all, acceptance is the key to living a free and easy life when it comes to disabilities. Stop the discrimination against persons with disabilities. That's the much we can take on this episode today. You can join us same time, same station on this program. We are open for adverts and sponsorship. You can contact us on the numbers on your screen. Thank you, Miss Rachel, for coming.
Thank you very much for inviting me. It was a privilege.
Let's do this next time.
No problem.
I've always been your host, Ave Aiki, saying bye-bye. Thank you.